Alright guys, what is going on? Today we're going to be looking at the first of the Hull series, the Hull A. Let's jump right into it. So getting started here, it looks very compacted down, and obviously that's just the look of these Hull series ships. And this is Misc's version of their entry level to cargo hauling. Alright, I just got absolutely ignored by the ship. But yeah, the only way you get in is through this ladder. You climb on up, and inside you have this bit here. We'll go back a little bit. Let's have a look further back here. So first of all, we have our bathroom, which is very nicely lit up. And I mean, we've got some soaps and stuff, so that's like, better than normal. Sometimes you just come into this stuff all on your own. Do we have toilet roll? We've even got toilet roll, guys, so what more can you ask for? Anyways, coming out here, we have a bed. We have our storage area here. We have a suit locker. Oh, actually, no, this is a gun locker, sorry. It's a gun locker, it's a weapon rack. And we do have a food station, which is, again, nicely decorated with some cookies. And obviously my cutting board for someone comes in, I can throw the knife at them. We've got a fridge here. We would have room for a stool, but I don't think there is a stool in here. But again, we do have a suit locker actually. And then when we come closer to the actual main front area, we do have components nicely tucked away in the walls. But inside here, we have the pilot seat. Now let's just take a quick little look inside here. And what have we got? Let's take a look, shall we? So over here we have our exit sign, or an exit button, for some reason. You can spool the quantum drive with a button. You can extend the cargo area. So I'll show you how that works. So I would prefer lifting up for this. But if you press transform, this happens. You can still land with this ship, which is nice, compared to other ships where, obviously, like the Hull C, you cannot land because of the size of the arms, how wide they expand. The same goes for the Hull B, but we'll obviously take a look at those later. But right now, let's talk about this. So this is very, very entry-level cargo hauling because this does only come with 36 SEU of cargo space. But again, it is a small little fighter, and when I say fighter, it is a small little ship. Sorry, not fighter. And yeah, I mean, it does look quite nice. I mean, even with the landing gear down or up, it is quite a nice little snub little ship. However, it does just have two little small cannons on the front. Sorry, I also mistakenly said 32 SEU because another ship was right next to it. On my list here, but it's 64 SEU. So it got 64 SEU of storage, which is pretty nice for like entry level kind of cargo hauling, compared to some of the starter ships, which only maybe have 8 to 16 to at most maybe 32. So again, the front two turrets down here are only size 1s. This thing doesn't have any missiles. And yeah, it's mainly just for cargo hauling. You're not really going to be able to defend yourself if anybody comes trying to attack you, but not many people want to attack small cargo ships anyways. They're mainly after the big boys. But if you're wanting to get your hands on one of these things, you can actually buy them on the store for $100, which is a little pricey for the entry-level kind of cargo hauling. But again, I can't really change anything about that. That is just the entry level, and obviously due to the increase in price on the Misc Hull B, it means that is now more fitting than what it was originally. Now, thankfully, I did buy a Hull B before this went up in price, or before they went up in price. So it means that I'm able to actually show that off today. So yeah, I mean, this is a very, very nice looking ship, especially for starter level. And obviously you're able to haul around 64 SEU of cargo as well, which is brilliant. The only downside of this ship is obviously if you don't like Misc, and the only other downside is the fact that you can't defend yourself unless you somehow manage to pull off a miracle with them size 1 ballistics. Or not ballistics, even repeaters. Now, if you do want to buy this, you can buy this in two places. You can buy it in Nix for 1.7 million, and you can come all the way over to Lawville to buy it for 1.6. It's not that bad. There is a pretty nice price drop when you come all the way over to Hurston. But again, this is entry-level cargo hauling, other than starter ships. So this is your kind of like, once you finish starter ships and you've saved up enough, this is where you would go next. Unless you somehow have enough money to buy maybe as a whole B, or some sort of ship in between. But anyways guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been the whole A, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care, and bye for now.